Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you're doing well and welcome to my channel. This will actually be the first video that I upload to my channel, and what I wanted to do is take the time to give you guys an introduction on what the idea for this channel is, what I'm going to be planning on doing moving forward, and what types of content you should expect to receive from the channel. Before I get into what kinds of videos I want to be making and why, I want to give you guys a little background first into myself and my Dota journey. So I started playing Dota in 2013 and I played mostly casually, so I never touched ranked, only like unranked all pick, ability draft, custom games, stuff like that. And I only started playing ranked around 2018. So once I started playing ranked, I figured I had been playing the game for 5 years. I thought I would calibrate at least legend or something like that. And I thought been playing for long enough to be decent enough at the game. But when I ended up calibrating Crusader. It was a bit of a shock to the system calibrating that low, but what I realized was I was enjoying the game a lot and I wanted to put the time in to improve. So I dove headfirst into all of the educational content that I could find on YouTube, on Twitch, just trying to figure out how to improve and make the most of my time playing the game. And what I discovered was there was some pretty helpful content, but there was also a lot of content that I didn't find so helpful. So in learning how to search for educational content, I would often run into videos like, here's a couple heroes that you should spam that are broken right now for free MMR and stuff like that. And while those videos did have some good information about them, they didn't really help me with the actual learning process. I felt like a lot of the conceptual and macro knowledge around Dota, at least around the time that I started trying to improve, was a bit overlooked, and most of the videos that I found during that time were more so trying to, the way I like to put it, is address the symptoms without even diagnosing the disease. So based off of that, there's a few types of videos that I want to make on my channel. The first one is just breaking down the improvement tools and processes that I used in my improvement journey. So oftentimes if you have someone look at a replay for you, or even if you're looking at one of your own replays and you isolate an aspect of the game that you want to improve on, such as laning, people will tell you, okay, well, practice your laning. But they don't tell you how, and it can be difficult to figure out for yourself what the most efficient process for that is. So what I want to do is provide some ideas and some tools that you can use where you can get those reps in, get the practice in that you need efficiently without having to go through the entire wait times or the entire process of playing an entire game, or being kind of aimless about what it is you're actually trying to practice and what it is you're trying to isolate. Another type of video that I want to make is breaking down and articulating my own knowledge frameworks for Dota. So what I mean by that is there's a lot of knowledge in Dota that we kind of take for granted, right? So you want to get last hits, you want to get gold, you want to get kills, you want to get XP, you want to take objectives. Those are kind of like common knowledge, that we take for granted, that I think, at least in my case, for a long time, I didn't fully understand why I was doing these things. Like, it's easy enough to say, well, the more gold you have, the stronger you get and you'll be able to win. Yes, but how all of that actually functions and how that actually interacts with your teammates and your opponents, I took a little bit longer to understand. And what I realized was when I actually took some time to think about all of the ramifications of what I was doing, all of the factors that played into it, and the concepts behind what it is you're trying to do in the game, I think helped me to expand my horizons on what's possible and understand more why I was winning the games that I was winning and losing the games that I was losing. So for that type of video, I want to break down the types of questions that I think you should be asking yourself and the types of questions that I asked myself when I was learning these things, to understand more about the game, not as much on an intuitive level, but in a way that you can actually articulate why things are happening the way that they're happening. Now, in conjunction with that, another type of video that I want to make is isolating certain macro concepts of the game that I think are a bit overlooked, or that I think people understand intuitively but can't quite articulate, and challenging those perspectives and those ideas. So I'm a mid player, and one of the things I like to do is examine certain heroes that aren't meta or that aren't commonly played in the mid role and figure out why they may or may not work. In order to do that, I have to understand what makes a mid hero. So what functions does a hero from the mid lane perform? What different archetypes are there? Why are certain heroes played as mids where others aren't? And through asking those questions, I was able to better understand why the meta mids are the heroes that they are, but also make some other heroes that you would never expect to work actually work in that lane. And lastly, what I want to do is document my entire improvement journey using the tools that I would put in my videos to show you that it works and show you what it looks like in practice. So I've already started with streaming pretty much every single game that I play on Twitch, and the reason I'm doing that is to have a full, complete, uncut record of me playing the game and me going through my improvement process. So it'll also include any time that I'm doing any type of replay review, drills, exercises that I want to do, anything like that. And I want to document all of that and put some checkpoints and some breakdowns of that on this channel as well. So it will be me going from Ancient, my current rank, to Immortal, using all of the tools and all of the ideas that I have developed over the years and that I'll be posting on this YouTube channel to show you what the process actually looks like in practice and how it actually works. So those are just a few ideas that I have right now. Over time, as I see the content that people are responding to and that they're interested in, I might shift a little bit. I might prioritize a couple of those ideas over a couple of the others, or change course a little bit. But for now, that's what the idea of the channel is. So let me know down in the comments what you guys want me to do. Let me know which of the ideas seem most interesting to you. I'll start with giving you guys a little sample at least of everything that I've talked about so far, so that you have a better idea of what it actually looks like. And over time, we'll be able to figure out what's actually missing, what people are wanting, what I'm good at, and I'll be able to streamline that and make more of it for you guys. So I appreciate you checking out my channel, and if anything that I make brings value to you, please let me know down in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date with my whole process and stay on top of the videos as they're coming out, then go ahead and give this a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next videos.